faces challenges within your reporting process. This is when we create.
Good morning, classmate. Good morning, sir.
Morning. I'm here today to tackle about technical feasibility. So what is technical feasibility? Technical feasibility is an assessment of whether a proposed project, product, or services can be successfully implemented using current available technology. It can also be described as the formal process of assessing whether it is technically possible to manufacture a product or services. So before launching a new offering, it is essential to plan and prepare for every step of the operation. So technical feasibility helps determine the efficiency of the proposed plan by analyzing the process, including the tools, technology, materials, labor, and logistics. It also helps to determine the efficiency of the technical study helps organization determine whether they have the technical resources to convert the idea into a fully functional and profitable working system. It also helps in troubleshooting the project before commencing the work. Technical feasibility also helps in long-term planning, as it can serve as the flow chart for how products and services evolve before they reach the market. This section also outlines several operational factors that influence the success of your business. Technical feasibility also discuss your company's location, materials needed to create the product or services you offer, the manufacturing process, quality assurance facilities, and necessary transportation to ship your product to retail location. And also, the size of the project site, vital access to the area, the level of topography, geographical information, planning concerns, existing facilities or structures of the site, and other environmental factors that are considered in this element of feasibility. Same in technical feasibility, it involves questions such as whether the technology needed for the proposed business exists yet, how difficult it will be to build, and what is the experience level to the firm supplying the technology. So for the reason for asking these questions is to determine the level of technology cost and the risk that the business may be looking at. The assessment is also based on the defined technology requirements in terms of input, process, output, programs, and procedures. Technical feasibility also defined in terms of the amount of productivity, frequency the machinery equipment must be updated, etc. So let's proceed to product or services. So this section describes the products and their specifications in terms of their physical, mechanical, and chemical properties and quality. The objective of its assessment is to determine whether technology is being considered for the proposed project is suitable for the desired quantity and quality of product that the cooperative wants to produce. Let's proceed to manufacturing process. So this section presents the process and the production method using detailed flow charts indicating the energy requirements at each step and the normal duration of the process. The last one is the plant size and production schedule. So this is the process of arranging, controlling, and optimizing work and workloads in the production process or manufacturing process. It is also used to allocate plant and machinery resources, plan human resources, plan production process, and purchase materials. It is an important tool for manufacturing where you can have a major impact on the productivity of the process. So as a summary, technical feasibility is assessment whether your product or services can successfully implement your plan. So let's proceed to
needed to transfer the raw materials or to finish the products. In this part, we need to make or show a floor plan where the arrangement of our machines and equipment that is seen. So of course, we need a top view of our factory and our business so that we can see how the arrangement of those machines and equipment must be in accordance with the established flow chart or step-by-step procedures in manufacturing the product. So it's not just a matter of making a floor plan where the machines and equipment are. The flow providing the service to manufacturing the product must be seen in the floor plan. So next is the plant location. This section shows the location map of the plant and desirability of the locations in terms of distance, sources of raw materials and market, and other factors. It also refers to the choice of region and the selection of a particular site for setting up a business or factory. So this is the easiest of all parts of the typical study, the classification. Because Google Map is there to help us in the map. But aside from that, we have to discuss the reason why we choose that location. Maybe because of its desirability, or maybe because of its easy target market, or maybe because of its easy access to other sources of raw materials, or maybe because of its easy transportation facilities, or the waste disposal considerations, or the utilities that we will use to locate that location. So plant layout. This refers to the arrangement of the physical facilities such as machinery, equipment, furniture, etc. Within the factory building in such a manner so as to have quickest flow of material at the lowest cost with the least amount of handling and processing the product from the receipt of material to the shipment of the finished product. Structure. This building and also construction are the main parts of this section. Other structures and land improvements such as roads, drainage, training facilities, etc. and their respective costs are also included. So this part is kind of difficult since we will need the help of
Asa
engineers,
si Yes
or the construction foreman, or people who already have experience in constructing a building to help us estimate the construction cost of our building. So imagine the factory, the working area, or if we have the service business, the office, or the administrative building. We really need to have an idea of how much the total cost of our building or other structures. So in our estimated total cost, we can see the cost of materials, the labor, and other costs in constructing the building. Aside from that, we must show the perspective on what our building looks like, what our factory looks like, what the land improvements looks like, or if we have parking facilities, what would it look like. So we need to present our perspective. So in structure, we need to show what the facilities look like. So we'll show the front view, the back view, and the left and right side view. Then, because that's what we need to present in the
So, recording was again in your last week. I have the next and last for the group.
Attendance.
So I will discuss about raw materials, utilities, and waste disposal. By the way, my name is Nico J. Flores. So first is raw materials. Raw materials, basically these are the processed substances or material used in production of goods and products. These materials are typically extracted from natural resources. Example, cotton. One of the raw materials of our dress is cotton. And the second is iron for the metal, steels for the building. Crude oil for our lumber, and aluminum. So, the next is utility. Refers to essential services provided to households, businesses, etc. to meet basic needs and support daily operations. Example, electricity. Example of the utility in our province is the Noreco. Noreco is one of the producer of electricity in our province. Second is water supply. Water supply in our town, the utility that provides in our government is one was called some waterworks. They are the one who provides water in our town. Second is telecommunication. Telecommunication example is what like internet, cell phones, what internet, computer technology. And last one is public transportation. For example, our buses, jeepneys, motorcycles. And last is waste disposal. Refers to the management and handling of waste materials to minimize environmental and health risk. Number one example is waste segregation. One of the most of us nakabantay na well, example sa a 7-Eleven. We can see that their proper handling of their waste like biodegradable waste, degradable, and non-biodegradable waste. They separate it with a trash bin or like trash bin. So next is cycling program. So one of the most example of this is best example of this is the bottled water. Like we cut the bottled water and plant some seeds and plants in the recycled bottled water. The third is hazardous waste material. Most of the chemical businesses they are responsible for making their waste what is segregate nila tayo kay what hazardous like chemicals na matawag sa what natawan. So last is waste reduction strategies. One of this example is like here in Orso. The guard is this their names is we bring plastics inside the campus and you should bring the plastic when you go out in the campus. So that's all for our report.
In addition to my work, labor requirements. This section details total labor requirements from start to operation and then normal production capacity is attainable. It indicates the required number of workers according to skill, sex, and whether full-time, part-time, or seasonal at normal production capacity. Wage rates, salaries, fringe benefits, etc. are specified and details of certain training programs including costs are set. Thank you.
So in summary, technical feasibility discusses your company's materials needed, your services, the location of your building to be built, and including the labor of your manufacturer. Then it also the assessment if whether your proposed